Zoax.net. Lesson 3. Headings. Headings are used to label sections of text so that readers can quickly get the basic idea of the content. Looking at our previous example of paragraphs, we might want to give the idea of the text to someone who is browsing it by adding a title. Since this passage is from the Bible, we might want to add a title to indicate that like this. This H1 element stands for Heading 1 and can be used to prominently label the text passage. Opening the HTML document in our browser, we see the title Bible displayed in large letters above the text. This text is very large and would serve as the title of the document. You might have noticed that the title text not only seems larger, but it has more white space that separates it from the other text. This is because the H1 element has a larger margin and padding than the paragraph element. Like the paragraph, the H1 is a block element. As before, we can display the block around this element, and we see that the margin and padding are both larger for the H1 element. As the H1 would suggest, there are multiple levels of headings that we can use. Since this passage is from the Book of Wisdom within the Bible, we can add that label with a smaller H2 element like this. Now if we open this document, we can see that the Book of Wisdom text shows up slightly smaller than the Bible because it is an H1 element. The blocks for H1 and H2 differ in their margin and padding as well as their text size. This makes sense because we would like to have the H1 appear more prominently. In all, HTML provides 6 size levels of heading elements, numbered 1 through 6. However, I will stop at showing you a few more levels. In this example, I added an H3 element with the text Chapter 2 to indicate that the text is from the second chapter. This is again another level of heading, which we can see by opening the document. Again, the margins and padding vary as the block indicates. Finally, we can add labels for each paragraph of verses with 3 H4 elements. I want to use this example to show that we can use a heading more than once in a document. In fact, we can use it as often as we wish. Opening the document, we see the HTML as it is displayed in the browser with several labels for the verses. The associated blocks look like this.